Hello and welcome to Electric Bike Report. My name is Pete and this is the IZIP E3 Protour electric bike in for testing and review. This is a high performance and high tech e-bike. Features the COBI smartphone system that also has lighting both front and rear and just a ton of features. It's a speed pedelec with the mid drive, tons of accessories, and this bike retails for $32.99. This is a overview video, and I'll have the full review with tons of pictures, specifications, range test results, ride characteristics, pros, cons, and overall thoughts at electricbikereport.com. All right, let's take a look at the COBI Plus smartphone integration. This basically makes the smartphone your display. There's also front and rear lights and a digital bell too. So consolidates a lot of stuff into one system. So the idea is that you can use almost any smartphone and it creates the display on your bike. And so you got a lot of information here, your typical speed, your distance, your duration, your average speed. You got your e-bike battery level. You can see that the smartphone is actually being charged by the COBI system, which is being powered by the main e-bike battery. And you know, this is a Samsung phone. There's actually a iPhone case that would replace this universal attachment. So the case basically just slides onto the COBI mount and is charged, and it doesn't require the cable there. So you know, really pretty clean system. So let's take a look at a couple of the features on the display here. This is the control pad. So these arrows up and down adjust the pedal assist levels. So as we go to pedal assist level 1, you'll see that there's 42 miles of estimated range based on a pretty full battery. It's not completely full. Level 2 is 31 miles, level 3 is 21, and turbo is 13. So pretty cool that it's estimating the pedal assist levels there for you. And then you see here, this is the light indicator, and I'll get into that. And then this is indication that the smartphone is being charged. So if we go here, you can see this adjusts your levels of the front light. And so basically we were on low beam, that's high beam. This is off. This is basically an auto light so that it senses what you know, when to turn on a light based on the ambient light. And so anyways, you can cycle through those. There's the charge for the smartphone. You can turn this on and it's audio, so when you go back to change the pedal assist levels, you can hear that it's telling you what pedal assist levels you're in. And then if you do the navigation, so if you do the navigation, there's actually turn-by-turn audio navigation, which is pretty cool. You can listen to music if you want. You can see your cadence RPMs, calories burned, contacts. You can make a call. So just a lot of features built into this system here. And the phone communicates via Bluetooth, so if you wanted to take the phone off and keep it in your pocket, if it's really raining or you're riding on really rough terrain, you can do that. You can even operate the bike without the smartphone, so you don't have that on there, and when you're adjusting the pedal assist levels, you'll hear beeps as to how many or what pedal assist level you're in. So if you're in level 1, it'd be 1 beep. If you're in level 2, it's 2 beeps, and so on. So anyways, it's pretty cool because, you know, you've got all this functionality here that you can use if you want to, and if you are just going for a quick ride, you can ride without it. So here's a look at the 6061 aluminum frame on the IZIP Protour. Features hydroform tubing so that you can see that they've placed the material larger tubes sections at the high stress areas, and then minimized it in other areas, and it creates some pretty unique looking tube shapes. And you can also see on the front fork here, they've done a good job of blending the fork design with the frame design, so it looks very cohesive. Pretty cool styling. And also you've got some internal cable routing, so this provides protection for the cables, but it also provides that clean look too. You've got through axles on both the front and rear wheels, and that provides nice solid side-to-side lateral stability for the wheels. There's also a quick release, so it's relatively easy to pull the wheels off too. So overall, some nice detailing on the frame. So to provide the assist up to 28 miles per hour, this is the Currie Electrodrive TransX M25 mid-drive motor, and it's a 500 watt motor that powers through the drivetrain of the bike. And what's interesting is that the chainring itself really hides the motor pretty well, so kind of gives it that stealth look. And then it powers back to the 10-speed drivetrain here. This is a Shimano cog set with the SRAM X7 rear derailleur and shifter. And with the 500 watts of power here, they're able to get up to 28 miles per hour with the lower gears on relatively flat terrain. And then using the larger cogs, you're able to climb pretty steep hills by leveraging that the bike's drivetrain and the power of the motor here. So anyways, pretty clean design and nice quality component spec here. So here's a look at the other side of the motor. This is the Currie Electrodrive TransX M25 500 watt mid-drive motor, and you can see it blends in pretty well with the overall look of the bike. So on this side of the frame, you can see the battery is housed in the side of the down tube. And this is a really clean integration for this 48 volt 8.7 amp hour lithium battery. This is a 417 watt hour. So at the top is the lock, and with the supplied key you unlock the battery and slide it to the side and release it. This is your on-off battery level indicator there. And then down at the bottom is the charging port. So you remove this and then you can plug the charger in there so you can charge the battery while it's on the bike, or it can be charged off the bike too. Okay, so to remove the battery pack, just take the key, turn it to the side, pull the pack off the down tube area. There's the connection. The battery weighs 5.8 pounds. And then here's a look at the down tube when the battery's been removed. And then to reinstall it, basically just the same in reverse, and then take the key with you and you're good to go. So here's a look at the battery that's been removed from the bike, and then it's plugged into the charger there. It takes about 4 to 6 hours to fully charge an empty battery. So Shimano hydraulic disc brakes are used both front and rear on the IZIP E3 Protour. They use 180mm rotors, both front and rear, and they do a good job of slowing down this fast electric bike. Let's take a look at the handlebar area. First of all, you got these ergonomic grips, and they have a lock-on collar, so they have a really solid ride feel. Shimano hydraulic disc brake lever for the front brake. The COBI control pad. This adjusts your pedal assist levels up and down. A lot of features using the side-to-side buttons. The bell right there on the bottom. The COBI smartphone holder right here in the center. The Shimano rear hydraulic disc brake lever, the SRAM X7 10-speed shifter, and then that ergonomic grip right there. Here's a closer look at the COBI headlight on the front here. There's a bunch of different modes that can be adjusted with the smartphone app. And if you don't have the smartphone installed, there's a little button on the side that will help you cycle through those different lighting modes. And the headlight can be adjusted just like this so that you can get the right angle on the road. Here's a look at the rear COBI tail light that also provides turn signals and a brake light feature. It's connected wirelessly to the head unit on the handlebars there. So here's a look at the Protour saddle. It's a narrower performance style saddle that it's good for an efficient commute and matches the performance of the Protour really well. It has a center relief section for a bit more comfort. It's also just, the quality and look really match the Protour very well. So here's the Schwalbe Big Bend tires that are used front and rear. These are 28 inch by 2 inches wide and provide a nice solid grip for just around town commuting and country road cruising. You can also see these aluminum fenders. They have a really nice clean design, pretty elegant look to them. And the rear fender is really interesting. It provides full coverage, and it also ties in with the rear rack. So the rear rack, you can see bolts through it there, and provides some structural support overall. So a really cool system. The rear rack can handle all sorts of traditional bike bags and panniers to make your commute that much more convenient. Here's something pretty cool. This is the ABIS frame lock that comes stock on the Protour. This is a quick errand lock. So the idea is you just got to run into the store, you turn the key like this, and you push this bar. It goes across the spokes and it prevents the rear wheel from moving, so no one's going to ride away with your bike. Take the key with you, go into the store, run some errands real quick, and then come back out, and then the same in reverse. Install the key and then watch this. So the bar comes out from the spokes, the rear wheel can turn. So this is just a temporary lock so that no one rides away with your bike. If you're going to be leaving the bike for longer periods of time, you probably want a more robust lock, but it's pretty cool to see this coming on the Protour. All right, that is the overview of the IZIP E3 Protour. This is a high-tech and high-performance electric bike. You can check out the full review, which includes a bunch of detailed pictures, specifications, ride characteristics, range test results, pros, cons, and overall thoughts, all at electricbikereport.com.